Yeah, I know. Y'all come to listen to the message, not to see the beauty. For those that do, if that's your main priority, this is not your subscription, your reply, or or your share. Okay, no. I want to talk about office visits. I had an okay office visit on yesterday, a schedule. Well, I'm gonna say with the office. No, it wasn't okay, but so far as with the staff and the actual facility, that was great. I really loved it. The challenge was, when you have a child that is part B gifted. But I definitely want to talk about office staff, and I'm going to talk about various office staff settings, not just medical, not just dental. I'm kind of going to be, I guess, bust a balloon on here also, as sometime I can do, whether it be on a radio or on another YouTube video or so forth like that. But I want to talk about definitely how I don't like when someone's trying to tell you what their encounter would be with you when you know that you had an encounter with them. Another thing I don't like, and that goes also, someone telling you what to believe. Well, what you have a fraud hotline for if you don't believe what you hear? And the way that you treat people is evident because I received very similar experience. So yeah. Oh, well, don't. No, 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 no. No, what you have a fraud hotline for? You always have to throw back at people what they come bring at you because they're superb or have the education or whatever like that. Um, because a lot of people may seem one way to a group of people or a network of people, but it's totally offices. I really need to do the controversial of really expose a lot of offices, and they need to be exposed right online, straight up. Because a lot of these office staff is like, oh gosh, you people are either poisoning people or you're just not doing anything for people because you have the stupidest office staff. Your office staff need to be almost as intelligent as you. Your office staff should not be someone that should be picking up trash or sorting the assembly line. And nothing wrong with the assembly line. It's a valuable job because there's a lot of things that we use from the assembly line that are valuable. But when it comes to medical, that is serious. It is beyond aggravating when you have to go into an office and you have to tell someone, well, no, do not expose my information like that. No, do not talk to me like that. Like, gosh, if I have to tell you stuff like that, and then you're supposed to also be okay with them not returning your calls. Okay, when I had that job, it wasn't no too busy taking off or nothing like that. I had to get it done before the workday was over with, unless you call 1 minute before, and I still had to do what it is to give a quick answer until then. And I had to urgently get back to you that morning without you calling back. Or I would be, in reprimand or have a highlight, a bell rung. So when it comes time for me to get my service, I'm not supposed to get there and accept or be consensuous to less than what I'm supposed to get when I have that job. And see, that's what I see, a lot of people, they have this impressions, and that's why you're not worth me listening to anything you say, because you're manipulative. You show straight off how you're manipulative and you're a sociopath. And you got stuff that you know what I'm saying, you got qualified, but you're not qualified. Your customer service, your spirit, your heart is not qualified. Your heart and your spirit is the same thing because that equals up to your mind. So your heart and your spirit equals your mind because your mind and your heart got to go together to deliver service, and it shows how you treat people. It shows whether you're warming to people. It shows whether what I'm saying, you're really thorough. And if you're a doctor or a nurse, you need to continuously be doing research, and you should be as diverse as possible. You shouldn't just be so two-dimensional to where you want to make everything as though it's extra odd, and then you're not trying to find an answer, and then want a person to accept this one service fit all kind of stuff. Office staff, I'm telling you, the office staff. I mean, there's a time with the HIPAA violation that occurred while I was pregnant that I could have really, really, but I was going through. So I already was sick in the hospital 2, 3 times a week, and that's the thing how they get over on people, especially the economic challenge, and that's why I am for a push that they have where doctors can, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna serve people based on them being a human and not the class they are. Okay, well I serve poor people. I serve this portion of rich people, this portion of middle class. Like that got to be cut out. If you're gonna serve a person, you need to serve a person based either on a class or based on your specialty. Whether it's cancer, that's what you treat. Or people that are lightly well people, keeping them in preventative wellness, that's okay. But to do it because somebody got Blue Cross or whatever these companies are, that needs to be cut out, the classism. Like I said, I can understand everybody can't treat high risk pregnancy women, okay? Be honest about that and upfront about that. But have a referral, a network of someone and be like, look, this someone you can check it, but you really need to know them, detail it, and have a good reference of them before you also have them as a network. So, if you're not 100% sure or you haven't had service directly for them yourself or know, some people may be good with you, but they're not good with everybody. They have only certain people that they only gonna get there and be good toward the blessing highly people and people that, okay, well if I do them wrong, it gonna look like a mistake or it gonna look like um or it's gonna look like they don't know what they talking about, so that's who they do that to kind of people. So you got all that stuff to break down on a detail, and I don't like when anybody try to tell you the experience of what you went through or what you misunderstood. When you get there and want to try to get me to agree to a procedure where you have not broke down how you gonna do it, especially if you supposed to train on it but you licensed on it kind of thing, why the hell would I get there and then gotta sign a waiver that I may risk of anything? No, you need to be studying and preparing so that it won't be no at-risk shit. I mean, gosh, people make life more harder than what it gotta be. Like they have the room, like you sign a waiver for the room to be stupid. Then want to talk about someone why you won't get the procedure. Well, goddamn, you better have a clear plan that you know what you're doing and put it in writing. This is just ridiculous. Then we better wake up. People better wake up. This video is titled "Office Staff." That's all I'm gonna call it. Office staff in health settings. Um, then you have the office staff. They be trying to talk to you as though they the PR team, and be trying to PR handle you. Oh well, this is the way, like you can't talk like they the attorney, they everything. No. I need to speak directly with the doctor because if you're gonna be the person personally doing it, you need to tell me exactly what you're doing. Not have your office staff or your PR speaking for you, especially if they're not exactly trained on it. Then you got the people, they only want to work with perfect people. Well, look, I told you and explained the situation to you before you took me and before I gave you all my damn business and my insurance and shit. What you think, I came up in here for some gossip drop? For you what? To get there and pray with me? I gossip and pray with myself, shit. I gossip and pray with an old regular person on the street. I gossip and pray with somebody that's bored. But if you can't do the service with me, you need to have that outline in your pamphlet instead of spending so much money on beauty. But you know what I'm saying, just like something that's, you had a hospital, they look very beautiful, but they had the stupidest people there, stupid or wicked people there, very unqualified. He's like, what did they tell you in the interview for you to hire they dumb ass? Because they lazy, and you have a medical facility, you should want serious people working, people that's going to steadily be doing research, people that's detailed, people that know how to work math. Because 2 plus 2 plus X equals 4. Well, some people with their lazy self, X automatically equals 0 with their lazy ass. But another person going to get there and they're going to work out the formula. Other people going to get there and plug in the variables. Well, hey, we missing well, we gotta add the Y in on the other side of it too, because we got this here that also count to us getting to a solutions that we could better serve this patient. Lazy ass doctor, they take it from the common thing. Everything a fucking cold. It's a cold. Just slow yourself down. Just slow yourself down. Okay, well, you need to be putting that correctly up in those notes. Okay, apply the factors, work it out, and you supposed to be doing homework at night. Or you supposed to have your nursing team, and y'all supposed to be working together so that when the next patient come up in here, you're not lost with a remedy and got people continuously coming back to the doctor's office and ain't got nothing for them but to go take some cold medicine, take some antibiotics, or take some experimental medicine. Uh, Nah, they for sure, they really practicing. And a lot of people need to stop being told to be doctors. You need to make straight A's and need to go back to that. If you don't make straight A's, and if you're not continuously learning, you don't read. I don't understand a doctor that don't read. I don't understand a lawyer that don't read. I don't understand you saying you going for paralegal, but you don't read. How the hell you gonna defend somebody if you don't read the details? That's how you gonna. That's kind. Some things just common sense, and it's just like, ugh. Like people saying, I want to be a nurse, but these people here, they don't believe in washing their hands. Really, I like, come on now, you gotta do it every time, all day. You gotta change your gloves after each patient. Nobody has to fuck, you know what I'm saying? Nobody don't want to tell somebody that kind of stuff, and then when you tell them it's, you overreacting. Overreacting over fucking what? You gonna spread fucking SARS and listeria and E. coli around in this bitch? OMG. Just goddamn aggravating. That's why, I can't take ignorant people or people that got, they call Common Core quota. And Common Core quota is where they take the long way and chatty patty as though that's as though that's the only way stuff will get done. Poops on you. And, it's more than poops on you. It is sewer on you. It's like, okay, this is why a network is very important, so you could know where to go and know the info of those places. Forget that old lava crap, because they had, most of the time it's true. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the one keep, you know what I'm saying? No. Do I have to tell you how to do your job? No, this is not professional. Make you even want to question, well, did you really use sterile equipment? Did you use it off somebody else and bring it next to me? And because I can't get there and really tell exactly, you might have just simply washed it instead of give me a brand new set. Matter of fact, they need to make it a law to where the doctor must have the sterile set freshly wrapped out of pack. It must be steam warm. It should be in a labor unit. They need to get up on that. Some things, yeah, OSHA Joint Commission, they need to get up on that. Things got to get better for real. Because there are too many careless people that are getting these opportunities that aren't qualified for it. Stop applying for stuff you ain't qualified for. Let those people sit at home, get their $500, or go do something. I don't want to tell some people go work at the food joint, number one, because I ain't going to really eat there enough to support you going there, so I can't tell you to go work there, especially if I don't go there enough, and I definitely wouldn't recommend nobody else to go there. And then, you heard about the girl, goddamn, she took some discharge fluid from her body and put on the sandwich. What the fuck? Let me leave here. I ain't gonna do a video on that, but you know what, you know the deal. You can factor in the math after doing this video, what I'm saying, how I'm saying it, and what it means. You know the value of it.